Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Woodmere Estate Revival. Here we are in the pool again, working on trying to get the old coping off, trying to get the old water line tile off, all the thin set residue off the concrete, and trying to make some progress down here before it pours the rain today. There's a pretty good chance later this afternoon that it might rain, so hopefully it'll miss us, but you never know. It's been pretty bad lately.
It has been.
So just got the pool pumped out a second ago, got the last of the water out, and
Another snake.
got the other snake out. We'd seen the snake down here for the last couple of days, so we knew we were going to have to get him out. And I came down this morning and he was gone. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird.
And tell him where he was.
Yeah, so I got in the pool and I was looking around under the boards and under rocks and stuff that are laying down here. Just kind of glanced down in the watering can. He had gotten himself in the watering can and had coiled up in there and was hanging out. There was a couple inches of water in the bottom and he was just chilling. So thankfully that made the snake hunt pretty easy. Mm-hmm. Normally we got to chase him around the bottom of the pool and try to get him in a trash can and all that, but thankfully he caught himself and took him and relocated him. Another water snake.
I know.
They're not poisonous, but it's really annoying to have to keep getting snakes out of the pool. So we're going to try to get some work done. Let me show you exactly what we're dealing with today before we get started. You can see the coping. You can see where we've taken off some of the water line tile, and below that is the plaster line. We are going to have to do a little repair on the plaster in places. As these water line tiles are popping off, they're knocking some of the plaster loose. Not a huge deal, you know, we'll just get some of the pool plaster, and they sell it in a big 50-pound bucket now, so you can actually get in and rough all this up and then go ahead and apply the new pool plaster and be good to go. But you can see we've got some thin set residue on top of the concrete there, so we're going to have to chip that off. Otherwise, it'll mess up our new water line tile when we go back. We're gonna have to do a little bit of repair along the top of the pool. There's a few places where it's kind of spalling, so we'll have to get some hydraulic cement and repair that. But for the most part, it's in pretty good shape. So we're gonna keep moving all the way around the pool, knocking all these tile off, and like I said, taking the coping off. A lot of the coping is removing itself from old tree roots and everything that had grown under it, so it's not gonna be a real challenge to pop that stuff loose. Final comments?
We had to buy this to...
Yeah, tell them about that. What is that?
It is a diamond cup wheel for the grinder.
Diamond cup wheel, fits on our little grinder.
All I know is it better work because it was $50.
Yeah, well, it is covered in diamonds.
Yeah, not the kind I'd want to put on my finger.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend, right?
Not these kind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're going to put that on the grinder. We're going to try to use that to remove the thin set residue, correct?
And we also bought...
What else do we get?
Where's the thing for the...
Oh, the new bit. It's already attached.
Oh, you already attached it. All right.
Yep, so we got a new attachment for our hammer drill. It's a chisel attachment. It's got a nice sharp edge on it. And we're going to use that to pop the tile loose and also remove some of the thin set residue. So this episode is brought to you in part by Bosch Tools and DeWalt Tools. We're still waiting for our sponsorship checks, but checks in the mail, right, honey?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get started and see what we can get done.
I think Chris has the easy job.
Amber's using the roto hammer with the big chisel bit on there and popping tile loose. Trying to catch them before they fall in. Yeah. Trying not to make too much of a mess down in there. We do a little cleanup. While she's doing that, I'm working over on the wall here. She got tired of getting pelted by cement and tile bits. So I've been working along here. This is polishing up pretty nice. We're using that diamond wheel. And it's really giving us a nice surface all along the edge of the pool here to adhere our new tile to. So I think that's really going to help a whole lot. This is what it looked like before, right as we popped the tile off. Kind of rough. A lot of old thin set. This looks like the pool thin set, that has the marble dust built into it. So we're covered in marble dust. What a mess.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have found yet another snake. Chris says it looks like a black snake. It's under the coping. Kind of creepy. Ooh, there's its head.
Oh my, that's a small one.
It is a small one.
Yeah, stay back, please. I need to move this coping and get the snake in the bucket.
Oh, that snake is cute.
Oh, it's a little ringneck.
Oh,
Is that good?
He's adorable.
He's not adorable.
Cute.
Let me see him.
That is so small.
He's definitely not adorable.
He's a ringneck. He's perfectly harmless.
All right.
Can I?
They eat bugs.
What? Can it bite me?
I mean, your finger is like twice as big as his head, so I'm gonna say no.
No, don't tempt him.
Take the
All right.
snake.
Whoa.
Go dump him.
Where?
Wherever. Somewhere where we won't run
In our
over.
neighbor's yard.
Okay.
I'm teasing.
I love a woman that can use a roto hammer. She's made great progress. Got all the way around the long side of the pool, and now the diving board side, and now she's getting the last of this off the downhill side. So almost done. Making more work for us. Stripping that plaster. Oh, that was a big chunk. Strong like bull.
And I didn't fall.
It's a good thing. Don't do it now, talking about not falling. Woo!
Oh man.
A lot of plaster work now.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Oh well.
Alright, good job.
One thing done.
Yep. Now time to smooth it all out.
Well, folks, I don't know what you've been up to today, but Chris Stansberry has been a grinding machine. I think he is on the final wall. Just starting it. So he's done the wall there by the diving board and all along this wall. I think he has just a little section in this corner to get. I think he already got most of this too. Looks like it. Maybe a little bit more in that corner, but so he just has this left. And to be honest, I'm not sure he's going to quit until it's done. He seems to be on a roll and determined to get this done today. Thumbs up. Good job. I just told everyone you were bound and determined to get this done today. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm determined. I don't know if it's going to happen or not.
Hey, I wouldn't care if you quit right now. You've been a
Still,
workhorse.
Still got another 30-some feet to go.
I know.
So I don't know.
It is getting late.
It's getting late. It's been a long day.
Kids are ready to go home.
How about you?
I've been ready. I killed it today too.
I'll probably do a few more feet and wrap it up.
All right, sounds like a good plan.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another episode of Woodmere Estate Revival in the books. We had a busy day today working in the pool, and we got a whole lot accomplished. We're real happy with everything that we got taken care of today. The boys helped out, and they were able to pop off the coping and help move some of that stuff. Amber worked around the edge of the pool, knocking off the waterline tile. She used the roto hammer with a chisel bit in there and knocked off the waterline tile. And then she got down inside the pool and swept and shoveled and everything else and vacuumed. Really got it looking a whole lot better. And while she was doing that, I was working around the outside edge where the waterline tile came off, using a diamond cup on my angle grinder. And that diamond cup allows us to grind off all the old thin set and get it back to the concrete base layer so that we can get good adhesion on the new waterline tile. Let's show you exactly what we got taken care of today. Okay, so let's take a look at the pool here. As you can see, all the coping is off. Tomorrow we're going to fire up the skid steer or the tractor and come around here and load up all of this coping and drop it in the dumpster. We're not going to be able to reuse it. It's not our style, it's too rough. So we're going to get rid of it. And then as you can see, all the waterline tile is gone, all the way around the whole edge of the pool. And really the concrete underneath was in pretty good shape. The only exception is over here on this far side. There's been a little bit of water damage there, so we're going to have to use some hydraulic cement and do a little repairs along the edge there before we go back with our new tile. But let's take a look and see how this diamond wheel, this cup on the grinder did. If you look here, you can see some of the old thin set. Let me zoom in there. So that's some of the old thin set. That's what was holding the original tile on. And it looks like they actually used something similar to the plaster coat, because it has that marble in it. It's nice and white. So, but it had really good adhesion. You know, we had to work pretty good to pop those things loose. All but you know, a few places around the pool had good adhesion. And if you can see right next to it here, you can see where I've taken that diamond wheel and gone and really knocked all of that thin set off and gotten it down to the base layer. So it leaves a nice, you know, kind of semi-rough finish. Grinds everything nice and smooth. It's going to be a perfect base for our new waterline tile. We're going back with something different. They had the old traditional 6-inch tiles around. We're going to go with some 1-inch tiles. And they come in 12-inch sheets. So we'll cut those in half and then run those around the edge. We're going to go with something in the blue to, you know, teal tones that'll go well with the blue pool paint that we're going to use to paint the walls of the pool. So as you can see down at the bottom, there's no water, no snakes, no frogs. Got all the frogs out, got all the snakes out. And as you can see, the diving board end and the downhill side of the pool and the house side of the pool have all been completed. So I was able to take that grinder and go all the way around the edge along the entire length of the pool. Tomorrow I'll come down and finish up the back side of the pool, and we'll go ahead and get the last of this looking really good. And then after that, like I said, we're going to work on cleaning up around here. Also have to do a little bit more sanding. We've got to actually get down in the base of the pool here, or in the on the floor of the pool, and sand the paint there a little bit as well. We got all the walls done, so with the exception of a few areas where we got to do a little plaster patch, The walls of the pool are ready for paint. We'll have to pressure wash them again and then acid wash and make sure we've got real good adhesion on our new epoxy paint, but we've got the surface well prepared. So again, very productive. It's tough work, dirty work. I mean, we were wearing respirators, wearing face shields. You don't want to be breathing that dust in. And as you can see here, my shirt is a good indication of the type of stuff that was flying through the air. We had the fan going, trying to blow it away from us so we could actually see what we were doing. But it was still a mess. So hot, nasty work. Thankfully, the rain held off most of the day. We got one shower that moved through briefly. Other than that, we had a dry day. So we're real thankful for that. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. Please be sure to hit that subscription button so you don't miss a single episode of Woodmere Estate Revival. Be sure to give us a like, please, and go down in the comment section. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below. We always appreciate that. And be sure to share our channel with your friends and family. We are always looking for new subscribers, so be sure to pass it along and let everybody know the kind of cool things we got going on here at Woodmere Estate. See you again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.